Hey folks, PJ, if you watch this video, do something. I've embedded all the phone numbers, personal phone numbers of the commander in this district, City Council Candy C. DeBaca, the mayor. I'm giving you the personal phone number of this mayor's chief of staff. So jam them up. But I wanted to introduce you to Eric and Ray, who got it down. This is an amazing community. So what's up? This is Eric and this is Ray. If you guys get a little closer. So hey y'all, tell me what this. I'm seeing about what 25 tents out here, maybe 20.
Maybe about that, yeah.
Okay.
Kind of spread out.
And tell me, and no, here comes Wolf too. So tell me what is this camp? Everyone comes and they see these encampments and they kind of look at it, and I've heard it because I hear them, and they're like, look at these messy people, they got shit all over.
Yeah.
And so tell me what's up here.
Well, I mean, these are just, we called it an Omega site, basically. It's like your last site before you find home.
I like it, Omega. What's up, Wolf?
Do our best to interact with the community here, talk to the neighbors, they talk to us,
Well,
bring us anything that we need. And we keep the area free of the problems that you would normally, encounter with this kind of a camp. COVID's kind of made it a bit of an issue and it's kind of hard. We got to keep spacing and stuff. But yeah, we do okay. We all work together here. Everybody has a role.
And what does it mean to be in a community on the streets? How about you, Ray? You answer. Give me a.
Basically, we're all just a big family.
Okay.
And that's the way we got to treat it. If one of us has it, the other has it.
You share everything, as I just see Sharon.
The only reason why it's as bad as it is, garbage-wise, is we don't. This camp here, we don't have the support of the city. The last camp that we had, they came by twice a week, picked up trash, and
You don't have a porta potty. You don't have a trash retrieval.
Denver Homeless Out Loud had tried getting us a porta potty, and the city decided last week that every other camp that they had porta potties at, they went through and illegally took them, put them up on trucks, took them back.
The city took them off.
Yes, last Thursday actually.
Right, which actually helps them build a narrative that these are dirty people, right? That's what the city is saying.
Well, the camp that we had run before, we were in front of a school and they were doing sweeps all during the summer and all that, and we were the only camp in the entire city that the health inspector came out every 2 weeks, looked around, seen that we had trash pickup and everything, and we were the only camp that had not one bad mark on any of his reports.
Wow.
And he even sent an email to Homeless Out Loud. They were our biggest advocates at the time, saying that, if they swept us, that they were going against his job. Like
Yep.
the health inspector went in the mayor's office and told him, he said, you pay me X amount of money a year to tell you what camps are clean, what camps are dirty. He's like, I'm telling you, don't sweep this camp. If
Amen.
you do,
That was a commander, a police commander?
it was the chief health inspector
Oh, I gotcha.
to the mayor. And he told him, he said, my job is to tell you what camps to sweep, what camps are
Right.
dirty. Don't sweep this camp.
Right. You got the Center for Disease Control, the National Epidemiology Center, saying that all across the country during COVID, homeless folk, people without houses, ought to be able to shelter in place. And Denver is breaking that left and right.
Yes, they are.
Tell folks, I've been out here 7 years since the camping ban started, and in the beginning the sweeps are like little sweeps. Tell folks how bad the sweeps will be. What does a sweep look like?
They're massive now. Basically, we if your camp is going to get swept by at least 6 a.m. in the morning, the entire area is fenced in. You're actually fenced in.
Yeah.
And
Fenced in means tell me what a fenced in means.
like a 10-foot chain link fence
Around the entire
perimeter of the camp. and there's only one way in and one way out, and they do not let any kind of protesters in, or they barely let help in for us to
Yeah,
get
so
our
as an
stuff.
activist, I wouldn't be able to get in.
You would stay with the fence and
Trapped and enclosed.
Unless you want to be trapped and enclosed.
it's gotten so
Wait, say it again. I'm sorry. Say it louder.
It sets off my PTSD every time I get enclosed in a motherfucking fence.
It sets off my PTSD anytime I get enclosed in a motherfucking fence.
they've gotten so bad where they've launched tear gas at us.
I'm sorry. Say that louder.
It's gotten so bad where the cops have come in, and because we try to stand our ground, they've launched tear gas at us.
Knocked handicapped people out of their chairs.
Y'all are hearing this. These are human rights violations, right?
They don't care.
Absolutely.
And so they're literally like, you're telling me tear gas,
Yes. Tear gas, pepper spray.
rubber bullets.
Yeah.
Rubber bullets.
I lost my brother's fucking ashes thanks to those motherfuckers.
Yeah, my brother's ashes.
Hey,
were thrown
hey,
away
you're
in a
gonna
sweep.
get me in Facebook timeout.
Yeah, my brother's ashes were thrown away in a sweep.
Yeah, when I went back to Arkin the day after that whole shit went down, and you know what made my heart break is like all of the dog leashes that had been cut off, and all of the tents that had been broken and destroyed. Wolf,
Yo.
what's up?
Hey.
Tell me what's up with you. Actually, hey, by the way, folks want to, the interview, they want to know, and by the way, specifically, guys, tell me what you need. And incidentally, folks, if you smoke cigarettes, these folks want some cigarettes. So let's get some cigarettes to these folks. But tell me, Wolf, tell me about, what was it like last night out here?
This is the first day I've been up walking at all because of the frostbite on my feet. And last night I had, 3 sleeping bags on top of me and nothing else to heat my tent at all. And I've walked about 50 feet right now, and I'm standing here because I can't walk anymore for a minute.
And so you have real frostbite.
Real life frostbite, yeah.
Yeah. So what'll happen, because I think there's a certainty that you're going to get swept eventually, right?
Oh, we're gonna get swept. That's all there is to it.
The one thing that the city has to do is they have to post us.
7 days, right?
7 days.
Okay.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
magic number is 6. If you have more than 6 tents, they have to give you a 7-day notice.
I see.
If it's 5 and under, 48 hours.
Okay. What will you do on a so when does the process start? About what, 8 in the morning?
Shit.
6.
Or they want us moved out by.
If this, yeah,
If we're out by
if tomorrow was a sweep day, tonight about 10 o'clock, they would come in and they would surround this entire area here with fences.
Yeah, I can't hear you. I can tell you they can't hear you.
Okay. They would surround this entire area with fences. There would be cops posted at every street.
Like 4 cops? How many cops?
For
20 cops. Hey, y'all, check this out. 20 cops and 20. It's kind of like a joke. What do you get when you have 20 homeless people and 20 cops? And by the way, you're talking civil rights violations. And do the math. 20 cops at about $300 a day. That's $3,000 in public taxpayers that are doing this.
I can tell you what happened at Arkins. Arkins, they came in at 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the morning, started throwing up fences and started blocking us in. I went to get out of my tent.
You lived in Arkin?
Yeah, I lived in Arkin for a year.
Okay.
And they told me that if I better start packing because that was it. And next thing there was a 10-foot fence in my face and nothing else. And then when I went to go, I touched the fence like this. 3 cops came right to me and was ready to
Jump on
start get some nightstick therapy going because all I did was touch the
you.
fence.
Did you say nightstick therapy?
Yeah, that's what they told me.
I'm the father of 2 daughters. I know it's got to be different for women out on the streets. What are the challenges that are specific to women out on these streets?
I know that people come to us because we've got the bigger encampments and things like that. When stuff happens, we've had, I can't count how many females have come up to us and said, well, this happened, that's happened. Okay, well, let's go tell the cops. And they said, well, we already did that. And they told us there wasn't nothing they could do about it.
Right. You're talking about sexual assault, all of that shit.
All that shit. You push that down, robbed, anything. Cops told them there was nothing they could do about it because they were homeless. And that nice therapy line, I got that from a cop here in Denver. He told me that if I didn't straighten up, I was going to get some nightstick therapy.
Nightstick therapy. That's how we treat people in this city.
That's how I wound up going to jail about a year and a half ago.
All right, so let me advertise, y'all. If you're watching this, first of all, if you don't do anything, then stop watching my post. Second is if you could bring what folks need. What do you need specifically? Specifically,
propane.
propane. And by the way, we were talking about propane in the form of a green tank. It's what's it called? What?
Yeah.
Huh?
I think it's a
Yeah. No, but what's the brand? It's a Coleman green canister. That's one of the most important things. What else? Candles.
Anything to keep
Hand sanitizer, rubbing
hand
alcohol.
sanitizer.
Wait, slow down.
burn that.
Hand sanitizer, rubbing alcohol. It's all things that we use to burn just to stay warm.
Right. By the way I come up on this camp is I just say, hey, cigarettes. But if you just say wolf or Eric out loud, because they can't trust who's outside their tent. So just say Eric or Wolf, and then somebody will meet you, right? And you can get some stuff out.
We'll come out if somebody says it, no problem.
And-
And we're not here to hurt anybody. We're not here to do anything. All we're here is just to survive.
Survive.
We're here to get by, get through one more day.
Yeah. And yeah, Carol, you're right. Share this video. If this goes viral, Michael Hancock only cares about one thing, and that's optics. People want him to think that he gives a shit, and needless to say, he doesn't. So if a lot of people watch this, it'll change things. Go ahead.
When we had the other camp, I begged Mayor Hancock for 5 minutes just to listen to us, and he flat out said that he didn't care what we had to say.
He said that.
Yes, his exact words. He did not care what we had to say. We were being swept because we were a public nuisance.
A public nuisance.
Public nuisance, but what you got to understand is there's guys out here that are electricians. I have a degree in business. There's all kinds of people out here. We're not just here because we didn't like being indoors. We're here because we have no choice. There's business people, there's college graduates. I know somebody out here who was a grade school teacher, and she's still out here.
One thing people need to realize is that everybody out here in the world is 2 paychecks away from being homeless, being in the exact same spot we're at. You go 2 weeks without a paycheck, guess what? You're going to get evicted out of your apartments. You're going to lose everything that y'all had. And you're going to be out here in a tent just like us. We're not bad people. We're really good people. We don't harm nobody. We're just trying to make it. Circumstances, everybody has them.
Other than giving food, when I talk to friends that are in this gentrificationville, I call it Karenville, they say, we don't know what to do. We don't know what to do. What can they do? Other than get you stuff, what can they do?
They can actually talk to the mayor and talk to the police. And I mean, it's a whole mindset. The whole town has a mindset that we're not even a part of this community. But I've been in Denver and Aurora for 20 years. I can go through the town and point out 15 buildings that I've helped build in this town since I got here. And it's a whole mindset. We're not useless or whatever they think. We're actually a part of this community, and we're doing the best we can. I mean, I held 2 jobs until I was homeless.
Yeah.
Every day since I've been here.
So if folks wanted to come out, let's say that we get once they you guys get an announcement of the sweep, we'll know the date, we'll know the time. What would you like folks to come out, or what can they do that day? Witness.
Yeah.
Witness.
Come out and see what happens, because the police aren't going to come out here and shove us around and tear the tents down before we have the chance of getting any of our stuff out. They're not going to do that if the public's here watching. We're not asking for anything different than any other community or any other person. It's just be out here so that they don't come out here and just bulldoze people's tents while they're trying to get out of it. And I've seen that. I've seen people almost get caught in the tents when they come by with bulldozers. And with the bobcats and that, throwing them away.
Yeah.
Like they say, their brothers' ashes were thrown away.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen if citizens or people are there. It can't happen. Because even the police are smart enough to know if there's witnesses,
That's right.
They're not going to do anything.
then they can get taken down for what they're doing.
Awesome. All right, hey y'all. One is please do this. Repost this. I pushed this out to 100 friends already. If this gets up to like 10,000 views, I will call the mayor. We will get a meeting with the mayor. We will get a meeting with the Commander Bannock. So the more visibility, and by the way, the police surveil this Facebook, so they will see that people are paying attention. Lastly, look, y'all, as Ray said, man, I got stuck for a year, and now I have a warm house. But I'm also two paychecks away from being out here. So when you're warm in your house and you don't know what to do, come out here and do something. Anything else, folks, before we cut this one off? Hey, y'all. Don't be afraid. These are people.
Just like you.
Just like you. Hey, y'all. Thank you.
To go to jail because you're standing up for what you believe in.
Yeah.
I wish just one day one of these people could put themselves in our shoes. Put yourself in our shoes for a month and see how it feels. To see where your food's gonna come, your shower, where you're gonna get warm, where you're gonna get clothes or anything. That's what I would like for somebody to do. To put yourself in our shoes. See how you feel. You have your house and everything. Leave your house behind for a month or two. Put yourself in our shoes. Leave your money, your kids,
Or a
everything,
week.
your job.
Hey, would you let
everything.
folks come out here and sleep out for a couple of days? Hey, y'all. Hey, if you have not slept out on the streets, then you have no ability to relate. And these folks are saying, come on.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad, but you think you guys are all nice and warm? Try it. Come out.
Amen.
Leave your job, leave your kids,
Want to bring
no money.
dogs? Bring them because I have 2.
They got 2 dogs. Carol, yes, Carol, please download this to YouTube. Let's get this word out here. All right, y'all, I'll probably be out here about every day.
Let's start a new challenge. Everybody does all these challenges on TikTok. How about the homeless challenge?
Tell me what it would look like, Eric.
Man, just you leave
Yes.
leave
Yes.
everything. Leave everything that you have behind. What you have on your back is all you own, and walk out to the streets and see how it is.
Survival. This is no campsite. This is a survival
If
site.
anyone wants to come out and take up that challenge, we welcome that, because in that way you get an idea of what we go through every day.
Go out and,
And-
that so you'll be able to
survive.
Survival, that's all there is to it. You think you're doing good and this and that, you got 2 cars and the Joneses and this and that.
Try a slice of pizza out of the dumpster.
Pizza.
Let's come try and survive. That's a challenge.
Yeah.
I'm a dumpster diver.
And if you can't come out and survive, at least come out and do something.
Come support us.
Support. All right, y'all. Peace. Thank you.